every year. So this year, Southcentral chapter is presenting this to you all. So I would like to request Sriram to talk about ATEA. What ATEA is. Sriram.
Thank you, Arun. Vanakkam. Greetings. Welcome to the 2024 edition of CATEALYZE, the Entrepreneurs Conference, as Arun said, brought to you by the ATEA Southcentral chapter. I also want to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Actually, we are going to have the attendance in the hundreds. You will see that this hall is going to be full by the time we are picking up speed. So I want to take a few minutes to share with you the purpose of why we are meeting here, and also want to remind us all of our heritage. The very purpose of us being here is to link, to learn, to lead, and to catalyze the next wave of entrepreneurial excellence, innovation, and technology leadership. So I also would like to remind us of our heritage. So we as a diaspora and this community has a tradition of innovation, entrepreneurial excellence, and technology leadership. From the bustling technology hub of Silicon Valley, where ATEA was founded in 2016, and we have Lena here, Prakash here from the Silicon Valley chapters, to the financial services capital of the world, New York, from where our co-founder Ram Nagappan is from, to the America's heartland, which is Texas, the seat of your Southcentral chapter. We all as a community have been thriving immensely by the contribution we have been making, almost like in all sectors of US economy. And how is it we are able to thrive? I think it is deeply rooted in our cultural values of hard work, education, and most importantly, our passion for perfection. And these values have manifested into several exciting outcomes. We are able to catch, embrace emerging technologies, be in the forefront of cutting and bleeding edge innovation that is happening, from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity to Internet of Things, to advancements and innovation that is happening in health tech, in fintech, in real estate. So we have been able to launch disruptive startups and run and manage large corporations. But where do we go from here? I think we have the dual responsibility of taking this heritage forward to create the next generation of entrepreneurs and innovators, as well as irrespective of where we are in our career and what we do, whether we are a technology leader or a startup founder, it is very pertinent that keep ourselves very current. And it is in that regard, conferences like CATEALYZE and platforms like ATEA helps us gather here as a community to foster collaboration, to exchange ideas, to provide resources for mentorship so that we are able to help realize the dreams of hundreds of budding entrepreneurs and technology leaders. So towards accomplishing it, we have lined up a marquee list of speakers, and these are speakers who come from influential business background. They have been category creators, serial entrepreneurs. So we are going to have multiple keynotes, panel discussions on a wide range of topics, and every soundbite you heard from the value systems, the culture, everything is going to be covered during the course of the day. So without much ado, I want to welcome you all once again to the CATEALYZE Entrepreneur Conference, and let us together create the next chapter of innovation, entrepreneurial excellence, and technology leadership. So once again, it is my immense pleasure to welcome you all. And there are going to be a few key takeaways that I would like to end up my opening remarks with. Number one, at the end of the day, you will be able to gain valuable insights into the industry trends of the future. You will be able to discover new strategies, and most importantly, you are going to make connections, lifelong new connections. And Arun has got some plans to make a very conscious attempt of facilitating these lifelong connections in a surgical way so that these connections becomes very purposeful to you. I want to end up with this quote, okay, or a blurb from the author of a very famous book and who is also going to be a speaker today. And he had these comments, and I will come back like when I say my closing remarks on why it is important. No amount of practice matters until we get the required results in a game. I will tell you when I come back on why it is important. In the meantime, I will request Arun to once again share with us all about this brand new initiative that we call it as like Circle Connect that is going to help us make meaningful connections. Once again, welcome to the 2024 edition of CATEALYZE. Arun.
Thank you. Thank you, Sriram. I'm requesting Lena to come on stage, please. Lena is a co-founder of ATEA. This accident started several years ago. Lena, please give some few words, why you started and about this event, please.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
தமிழன் என்று சொல்லடா தலை நிமிர்ந்து நெல்லடா.
நல்ல கை தட்டலாம், தப்பு இல்லைங்க.
I was just stunned to walk into the ATEA's auditorium and the way that Arun and Sriram and the entire ATEA team from Southcentral, what they have accomplished here is fantastic. This is our third CATEALYZE event. Kudos to the entire team here. And there are so many volunteers. Since I've been tracking the volunteers group and how dedicated and they're passionate, and quite a few of them are already entrepreneurs and a few of them aspiring, right? So just going back to 2015, when I saw, there was a huge gap. Thai, if you're all familiar with the Thai from Silicon Valley, they were doing a fantastic job of, having big networking events across the globe. But what was missing was there was an individual focus for individual entrepreneurs and individual companies. Because obviously, over, I think 300 billion plus investments were made through Thai. To ask Thai to do the same thing was going to be hard. So because we, from this Tamil community, is a smaller community, maybe we will start small and do something really concrete within the community, then take it to them. Thai is still our great partner, right? And to work with Thai folks. I mean, originally, then we had a first one-day conference in Silicon Valley, and there were about 600 entrepreneurs showed up. That was a surprise. And the people in the room have created companies valued over 70 billion. So that was a huge eye-opener for all of us. And then we decided, why not we just, only do events and only, enable networking. Let's go to the next level, create a nonprofit, and eventually create a nonprofit startup accelerator platform. And you believe it or not, till today, we have supported over 180 startups in 5 cohorts, and 7 of them are valued over 100 million, and a couple of them over 200 million. So this is a real story, right from core stack to latent AI to SwirePay to so many successful companies. So the ecosystem has really, I have to say, there is a huge support from mentors, subject matter experts, and a lot of investors. If you look at all startup accelerators out there or incubators out there, they focus on
Time is, we are counting
Yes.
every second, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. So what we did was we curate and evaluate these companies and put them in front of venture capitalists. And we saw so many angels and seed investors jump in to invest. So we never reached out to angels and seed investors. We rather reached out to the top tier investors, then bring this top tier entrepreneurs in front of them. and then everyone else want to really compete and come up. So I'm really glad to see the growth of ATEA as we have several chapters across the country, and the ATEA South Central is a key player in this. And personally, by the way, I'm a serial entrepreneur. A couple of years ago, I took my healthcare venture on NASDAQ, and prior to that, I was one of the very early guys. After 9/11, I chaired 7 committees in defining digital identity. So, I really want to give back, and thank you so much for all the volunteers and friends here from ATEA.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lena.
Thank you, Lena. என்னோட டைம் தான் அவர் எடுத்துட்டாருங்க. So I'm going to keep it short. So you must have seen the circle, the stickers I have placed in my drawers, and I'm requesting everybody to do that. The thing is, like, this helps you to take the first few steps. When you meet someone, you don't know who they are, which stage of this entrepreneurship circle they are in. Are they startup people? Are they investors? Or they are the value add people? They are the strategic planners? We never knew, right? So the conversation is going to really start from zero. So what this will do is, like, for example, I'm an investor and also I'm a mentor. So I put 2 stickers there. So when somebody sees me saying that, hey, Arun, I know you're doing this, you are investors, I have this, and so can we engage in a conversation? So every minute matters. So we have introduced the Connect Circle. The sticker is outside. When you grab a coffee, please put a sticker on there. And we are here to help others and get help from. So that is the bottom line. Of course, the knowledge is very important as well. So I'm wishing all of us a good luck today. Let's make a day very grateful, and let's make a meaningful day today. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. Bye.